The red carpet is rolled out. Cameras are flashing. Stylists are fixing gowns. And then it stops. Not because of rain. Not because of scandal. Because somewhere else in the world, something explodes, and Hollywood feels it instantly. Designers spend months on a dress meant for one walk. Studios plan premieres for years. But when global conflict erupts, those glittering steps suddenly feel fragile, like they were never meant to exist in the first place. It looks dramatic when a red carpet disappears. What people don't see. The frantic calls. Publicists whispering. Executives recalculating optics. Because in a world on edge, celebration can turn into backlash overnight, and nobody wants to be first. The first crack isn't a cancellation. It's hesitation. A reviewing the situation statement. A delayed arrival time. A quiet shift from live broadcast to closed press. Something changes and everyone pretends it hasn't. Here's what feels off. Global conflict doesn't just stay overseas. It creeps into award shows, premieres, fashion weeks. The sparkle starts to look tone deaf. And suddenly the question isn't who's best dressed. It's, should this even happen? And honestly, sometimes canceling isn't about safety. It's about image. Because Hollywood knows the camera never blinks. Celebrate too loudly during a crisis, and the internet will decide what that means. You can feel it backstage. The music is softer. The interviews shorter. Smiles a little tighter. Everyone still shows up, but the energy shifts, like the room knows something the script doesn't. Sometimes they don't cancel. They scale back. Fewer cameras. No after party. A moment of silence before the lights go up. The carpet stays, but the mood? Completely different. Zoom out for a second. Red carpets are more than fashion. They're symbols. Power. Excess. Escape. And when the world feels unstable, those symbols hit differently, sometimes harder than anyone expected. Studios face a brutal calculation. Cancel and lose millions. Continue and risk outrage. It's not just gowns and flashbulbs. It's contracts, global markets, reputations. And every option comes with a price. Meanwhile, celebrities rehearse answers they never planned to give. How do you feel tonight becomes something heavier. Because walking that carpet suddenly means standing in a global conversation. The part nobody says out loud? Silence can look strategic. Post nothing. Smile politely. Move on. But in a hyper-connected world, even choosing not to speak becomes a statement. And when one event pulls back, others follow. Fashion houses reconsider launches. Streaming platforms delay premieres. Suddenly, the entire entertainment calendar starts rearranging itself around global tension. You would think glamour is immune. It isn't. Red carpets depend on mood, and mood is global now. One headline across the ocean can drain the sparkle from an entire night. Here's the uncomfortable truth. Sometimes the cancellation becomes the headline. Not the film. Not the award. The absence itself becomes the story, and that changes everything. Meanwhile, somewhere else, another studio decides to go ahead as planned. Full carpet. Full flash. And instantly, comparisons start. Who read the room? Who didn't? Fans don't just watch anymore. They judge. They clip moments. They frame narratives. A single laugh on a red carpet can be replayed against images of conflict, and suddenly it feels different. Event planners start asking questions they never asked before. Is this celebration respectful? Is this timing right? And if we wait, will it even matter anymore? The red carpet was always about control, lighting, angles, narrative. Global conflict shatters that illusion. Because you can't choreograph the world outside the venue doors. And here's the part that keeps executives awake: once the carpet is cancelled, bringing it back isn't simple. The mood lingers. The questions remain. And the next event? It carries all that weight forward. The return plan looks simple on paper: roll it back out, smile, pretend it's normal. But the second the crew touches the carpet, the first protest signs appear outside the barricades, and the night starts slipping. Inside, publicists start rerouting talent like it's a fire drill. One entrance closes. Another opens. But every detour creates a new photo angle, and suddenly the quiet night looks chaotic on camera. The host tries to lighten it up with jokes. You can hear the laughter, thin, practiced, a little late. Because everyone feels the same thing: the world outside is louder than the music inside. And then the first name drops out. Not sick. Not busy. Just unable to attend. That sentence hits like cold air, because everyone knows what it really means: someone doesn't want to be seen here. Here's what's uncomfortable about this: the fix becomes the scandal. When events add moments of silence and somber tones, it can look like respect or like camouflage. And the internet decides which one it is. Meanwhile, outside the venue, fans are live streaming everything the broadcast won't show. The carpet isn't just a walkway anymore. It's a battleground of clips, captions, and instant judgments. The sponsors start calling. Quietly. Politely. We're monitoring. But that's code. Because the brand logos on the step and repeat are suddenly part of the story, and nobody signed up for that. People pick sides fast. Some say, cancel everything. Others say, we need escape. And the scariest part? Both sides sound reasonable until the comments turn into a fight that the event can't control. On the carpet, you can see the micro signals. A smile that drops too quickly. A pause before answering. Hands gripping too tight. This isn't glamour anymore, it's performance under pressure, and it's cracking. And then something nobody expects: someone steps onto the carpet and refuses the script. No jokes, no sparkle, no great to be here. Just a blunt, serious tone that changes the entire room, and the cameras stay rolling. Everyone assumed the red carpet was the distraction. But it's not, it's the thermometer. When global conflict heats up, Hollywood events don't create the backlash, they reveal how close the culture already is to boiling. Backstage, the crisis team scrambles to correct the vibe. They push happier music. Brighter lighting. Faster interviews. But it backfires, because forced joy during tension doesn't soothe people, it alarms them. Then the after-party gets reimagined. Smaller. Private. Off-camera. But that creates a new problem: secrecy. Because the moment the public can't see it, they assume the worst, and rumors sprint ahead. Someone leaks a behind-the-scenes clip, just a few seconds. It isn't even dramatic. But it shows laughter, clinking glasses, casual vibes. And in this moment, that tiny clip lands like a punch. And honestly, the system isn't failing by accident. It's designed to protect the show first. That's why the official messages stay vague, the smiles stay polished, and the uncomfortable details keep slipping out elsewhere. The next morning, the headlines aren't about the film. They're about the carpet decision. People replay who showed up, who didn't, who looked too happy, who looked too stiff, and the event becomes a moral test. Meanwhile, other events panic correct. They cancel faster than planned. They rewrite guest lists. They drop the glitz. But the more they scramble, the more it looks like guilt, like they knew this would happen. By now, it's uncontrollable. The red carpet isn't just affected by global conflict, it's fused to it. And the next big event on the calendar?